a retro gamer and hobbyist artist with a lot of nerve. Crawlister, the master of ponage. Hi guys, Crawlister here with the next episode of my recent Let's Play for Pac-Man's latest remake. In this episode, we will be taking on the snowy mountain area. Make sure to watch the previous episodes if you haven't already, where I did the Paradise Meadows and Treetops areas respectively.
Oh, it's freezing. I want to go home. Wait, isn't that? It is! Hey, Pac Ranger, long time no see!
If it isn't Pac-Man, you came at the perfect time.
I did? What's going on?
Things around here have really changed since Spooky's awakening. It's been a downright disaster. The ghosts are having a good old time doing anything they want in the mountains, and the Rev Roll Ram is on a rampage. Frankly, I'm at my wit's end. You reckon you could go lay down the law on those troublemakers?
You got it, boss. Just leave everything to me.
Oh, just one last thing before you take off. The Rev Roll Ram's horns are real sturdy and immune to your attacks. The trick is to give it a good butt bounce while it's tipped over.
Thanks for the tip, Pac Ranger. Give it a go.
Be careful out there, Pac-Man. The fate of Pac-Land is riding on your shoulders.
Alright, so, remember that the stages have a tendency to sneak in crates and stuff at the start if you just turn the camera backwards. And then there's a strawberry on the guy's house roof. The Rev Roll Rams can be somewhat annoying. If you Rev Roll into them first, right in the face, quickly, you can overturn them that way. And they'll also get knocked over if they Rev Roll right into a solid wall. Then the only way you can defeat them is if you bounce on them while they're overturned. And the other hit will be repelled. So, yeah. I remembered, after kinda hearing that, the item appears with the yellow switch where the ice river starts. So, I'll be back here very soon. While climbing up the ice river, you want to stop on the stones that are sticking out of the ice. Although you can stand on and jump on the ice, it does drag it downward, and falling into the water kills you instantaneously. It's a true fact, ice-cold water kills people faster than sheer cold in the snow. And stuff. If you've seen movies about that. And then there's a small path dot here that takes you through this cave. And I figured out there and then that you cannot attack the bears while you're small. So you have to wait until you grow before you can defeat them. You can take out the Pachycites while you're small in Canyon Chaos. You cannot take out the bears, apparently. Then we're gonna go right back through here. You also cannot bounce or start a rev roll on the surface of the ice.
Yummy!
And there are numerous spots where you have to jump over for the open spots. Many of which have fish jumping out of them, which can hurt you and force you in if you're not careful.
Yep. Tasty!
So, to play it safe, just try to kick the fish before you jump onto the other side.
Tasty. Yep. Yummy. Yep. Yummy.
We got some ghosts here. The ones with winter hats will throw snowballs at you, so you gotta keep moving around them.
Eat 'em all.
We gotta get this crate before we go off.
Tasty. Yep.
Use the enhanced shadow,
Yep.
the Crash Bandicoot 4 style shadow, to cross these gaps and determine where your landing area is. It helps loads. This box has a Revel Ram in it, and then there's also an Avalanche that they added that wasn't in the original game. And it can be quite annoying to get past. It wouldn't even let me take the ram out. And if you rev roll the ram, you have to do it head on. So, yeah. That slowed me down a bit.
Yummy.
We'll just go ahead and use the Pac-Man chamber now.
Tasty.
Remember that you recover a point of health after you eat enough Pac-Ducks.
Tasty.
Then we got some more fish kicking I gotta do. Some of these can be tough to jump over successfully if you're trying to get the gold medal. So you might want to do a power bounce to cross them. Just watch where you land, honestly. Must I kick every single fish? Yes, it's very necessary.
Yummy.
You get 100 points for each one, so come on.
Yep. Yep. Yummy. Yep.
We got some more demented sheep to deal with.
Yummy. Yummy. Yep.
That's one way to deal with them, I guess.
Tasty.
Here's one of the Gossipon capsules. Although you cannot start a rev roll on the surface of ice, you can rev roll across ice. And you gotta do it quickly here because of the avalanche you just saw.
Tasty.
Get this fish out of here.
Yummy. Tasty.
There are bears and hot air balloons that'll throw green bombs at you, and you have to flip kick them while facing them to deflect them back and then take them down. It's also a hint on what you're supposed to do for this area's boss.
Tasty. Yep. Yummy.
I almost have all the fruit here. I just need another melon. We gotta go south here.
Mega Pac-Man. Yep.
There's another space there. There.
Yep.
That's where the stage exit token is, and I still need a melon and a capsule. Well, there's the melon. Looks like we're going there for the capsule. Yes, indeed, Pac-Man is quite the fish kicker. There's a Pac-Dot chain here that'll make returning a lot easier.
Here we go!
That's Ice River Run. Clear.
All right.
Alright, moving on to Avalanche Alley.
Let's go.
This goes back to the good old Crash Bandicoot Boulder Chase stage theme. Because that's exactly what you do in this stage.
Yep.
Get these rebel wings out of the way before I go. They actually gave this game a lot more liveliness with the cutscenes. As you can see, the ghosts actually caused the avalanche here, as opposed to the original game. There's a lot of dynamite that will cause trees to fall, icicles to crash, etc. while you're running from the avalanche, so you gotta be extra careful. If you're not fast enough, you'll get engulfed and lose stock. There are also pressure beams. Gotta watch out for those as well. Just remember you can jump over those.
Coming.
The pack dots are not required for 100% like they were in the original game, so no need to freak out about that. Getting caught behind the trees after they fall is what was really concerning me.
Tasty.
It was alright though.
Here we go.
Then there's a whole other one we gotta run from right now.
Coming. Here we go.
Look at me ram. There we go. There's one of those bears in the hot air. No, you have to go forward before I attack you. Remember that you can only defeat RGBs by double bouncing on them. The blue ones have ice breath and will freeze you if you're not careful.
Yep.
You'll slide a bit into the direction the ice platforms are sloping down in. So just be careful of the mines and the falling off. Then we got some strength bedoinks to jump across.
Tasty.
That was the final apple already.
Yummy. Tasty.
Nice try. Dang, I walked right into a mine.
Yummy. Tasty.
That sheet almost looks like a ghost shape. Almost.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yep.
I'm sure that was unintentional.
Yep.
The way Ghost Island is shaped on the map, that was done on purpose. I like how that melon is just on the lone sheet of ice right there.
Tasty.
There's some avalanches going down the slopes on this side. And I could have avoided this one with these if it wasn't for the gravel. So, payback. There's some mines there as well, so There, I got my health back up. While holding a rev roll, press jump to cancel it. I had to do that because the rev roll walked away while I was revving specifically to charge it. So, remember that you cannot start a rev roll while standing on ice. So you gotta back away from that in order to do that. I'm just making sure I wasn't missing any fruit. Alright, let's go. This avalanche is a little easier to avoid. We got some ghosts and RGBs to deal with up ahead. You have to be facing the bear to deflect the bomb back at him. There is no need to bounce across these bedoings, with the exception of the third and final one. I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Here we go! Yummy!
You do get one of the strawberries during that Pac-Man chain, so it is required.
Yummy!
Here's where the ghost zone is.
Mega Pac-Man!
Of course, almost any enemy can be defeated while you make a Pac-Man with a power pellet. That's like an exception. Almost any enemy. Well hidden spot down here. The chest with the oranges gets you the Galaxian boss for the maze. Let me make sure I'm not missing any important items. I wasn't facing that one. There we go.
Tasty! Yep.
Got one of the capsules. And we got some more avalanche sprinting we gotta do.
Yummy!
Gotta be extra careful not to get hit with the mines or falling icicles. If you get caught under those, it's hasta la vista for you. So, be extra careful.
Yummy!
Rev rolling can always help you move faster. Just make sure you do it in the right places. There are also these wind blasts that will send you flying high. Return this touch.
Here we go! Yummy!
Be extra wary of the raffle wings.
Yummy!
All the fruit. I like how you get the points for the raffle rams, even though the avalanche is what's taking them down. Ah, that's not good, that's not good. If you're on the brink of losing a stock and you pause the game just before you do it and select retry from the previous checkpoint, you can continue with your progression and not lose your stock. You might want to do that if you're having trouble on certain stages like this one. Remember, it's important that you try to beat the stage without losing any stocks, because that gets you more points. And you need to get a grand score of at least 765,000 for the magical key, same as with the predecessor Re-Pac. I guess I can't really jump across that ledge without having to grab it first. Not that it turned out it mattered. Dang it! Alright, we survived. Get the other capsule from the mountain chest. And clear.
All right.
Alright, now the main highlight of this set of stages, Blade Mountain.
Pac-Man, you did well to get this far. I know just how treacherous this mountain range can be. But you're not in the clear yet. The river up ahead is iced over, which means a careless slip will send you sprawling. These skates will make your life easier, though. Think you can get the hang of them?
Whoa! No guarantees, but hopefully my pack senses will get me by.
Once you're on the ice, look out for any crack spots. You don't want to fall in. One more thing. The ghost may have laid some traps around, so be sure to keep your wits about you. Now go break a leg out there. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks for everything, Pack Ranger. I'll do my best.
Ha! And Pac-Man was so confident about his words on being a nice skater in the game's overview video on his YouTube channel. You're gonna be a little slow at first, then you'll pick up speed as you go down the slope.
Tasty.
Try to get every single fruit target. Pack dots are not as important in this game.
Yummy.
You obviously want to be careful of any icicles and stuff.
Yummy.
And you have to be going down fast enough and jump at the right moment to be able to reach the balloon crates. If you miss one, pause the game and select retry from previous checkpoint, and you can try again. As you skate, there will be ghosts on sleds riding ahead of you and throwing snowballs, so be careful of that. You also want to watch out for fish jumping out of the water. Just keep in mind that you can kick them out of the way. Because not only is Pac-Man quite the ice skater, I also proved that he's quite the fish kicker as well. That's the joke for this episode of the Let's Play. You want to jump at the tip of the ramps, obviously. You can kick the ghosts off of their sleds, also, if you're coordinated enough to do it. Though I never did it on Blade Mountain, I have done it before while trying to get the gold medal in Pro Thunder Skater. Dang it. I can't miss that. I can't miss that one. That's where one of the fruit is. That one's required as well, so yeah. Finish. Get the chests. That one had a capsule. That one had the other capsule. And they were both the fruits I missed earlier. And the melon one gets you the mace. Clear. Alright, moving on to Pinky's Revenge, the boss.
Let's go.
Pretty fitting name for her on stage.
Hey there, Pinky. I hear you've been getting yourself into trouble again.
Took you long enough. Does this piece of fruit really mean that much to you?
It does, actually. Care to hand it over? It'd sure make my life easier.
So you choose this fruit over me? Fine then, but you're gonna have to catch me first.
So you start off by having to chase her on skates with a new machine, while also running away from an avalanche. Stay away from the crosshairs as you're chasing her, because that's where her bombs are gonna land.
There, I've got you now. How about you hand back that golden fruit?
No, I will not. You don't know anything about how I feel. Ooh, ain't no fury like a woman scorned. How dare you humiliate me?
So now we're fighting Pinky's new boss, the Mecha Polar Bear. Just like with the previous bosses, the pack dots you get from destroying the enemies will not score. They're pretty much pointless through. You want to rev roll away while she's doing the cyclone attack. It's the only way you can really outrun her. Then if she shoots green bouncy bombs, you want to flip kick back at them like you do against the bears in the hot areas. You can only hit her with them if you're facing her. Make sure you jump at the end of the rev roll dash before she pounces the ground, to avoid getting hit. If you're really good, you can hit her with both of the bombs. And then after a total of 3 hits, you bounce on the chest to damage the back.
You impudent little circle! Now it's time for you to feel my pain, Pac-Man!
Alright, so now we're in the gold phase. There are randomly placed sheets of ice on the ground, so watch where you rev roll. She also has an ice beam that'll freeze you if you get hit with it. And if you get frozen, you're stuck until you are shaken off. And in this phase, she'll reflect the bombs back at you as you kick them. So you have to pay attention and watch if she reflects them. I already double hit her, so her next vulnerability will be the end of this battle. Again, you bounce on her. Pinky, forever alone. absolutely hopeless for her. And just like with the previous game, the game that this game is based on, I mean, you get the golden apple. If you beat her without losing any stocks and then get at least a bronze medal, you can play Pac Attack, a puzzle action Pac-Man game released in 1994 or 1993, one or the other, originally on the Super Nintendo. And then we have access to the volcano area. Hey look, there's Pac Buddy the dog. Puppy! Alright, now we're gonna go into the arcade, and we're gonna play the Snowy Mountain Maze stages. This is the one you get from Ice River Run. Remember that you cannot rev roll on the ice, since you can rev roll in these mazes. And in the Snowy Mountain mazes, you'll get the orange for the fruit target once it appears. Remember, after completing a maze stage, you are given coins, which you can spend at the Gossipon dispenser. The higher the score you get, the more coins you'll get after the stage is complete. Avoid losing stocks, and try to get a bunch of 1600s on the goats for optimum score. Here's the one for Avalanche Alley. You have to watch out for sheets of ice as well as falling icicles on this one.
Mega Pac-Man! Yummy! Mega Pac-Man! Eat 'em all! All right!
Here's the one for Blade Mountain. No rev rolling at all in this maze, because it's all iced over. If you try, you'll stumble, and you'll be left wide open for the ghosts. There are also falling icicles, so watch out for that as well.
Eat 'em all! Yummy!
Although the ghosts are faster than you in straightaways, you do turn corners faster than them. Which is an important tip to know as well. And with that, we've unlocked the Snowy Mountain lineup in the Gossipon dispenser. Since I forgot to show the Gossipon lineup for the treetops in the previous video, I'll do that in this video. Then here's the Snowy Mountain lineup. And from here, we are ready to move on to the volcano area. Stay tuned for a later upload where I will take on the stages of the volcano area. Consider subscribing or at least checking out my channel if you like any of the franchises I have listed here, because I do play and talk about them a lot and want to keep doing so for my channel. I am a hobbyist artist that makes a lot of fan art of different game characters and franchises that I like as well, and will occasionally come out with some Let's Plays of mostly retro games I have that I feel are worth playing for sport on my channel. I do have quite a lot actually in mind, so consider checking me out if you are interested. At another date, I will do the volcano area of this Let's Play. And be sure to check out the previous areas if you haven't already. I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you on my next upload, wherever the content might be.